Hi again, folks, to another episode of the Sabres Reloaded. This is video on a channel that just talks about a certain topic, and then I throw it open to the floor for you guys to finish up. And guys, I will get to my notes over the holidays. I will. I'm gonna get all that caught up, and I'm very excited to see how quick my videos upload today. I've been saying it, but I got my internet went from 100 megabytes to 400, so I'm very curious to see if it's BS or if it's going to work, so curious. I want to get on these. So the topic I came up with, guys, today is it's okay to dream. And sometimes I'll see Sabres fans say something like, really, it's a good dream to have, because dreams can become realities eventually. And I see Sabres fans, I don't know, throw something out there like talking about, making the playoffs, winning the Stanley Cup, things like this. And then you got opposing fans or even Sabres fans saying you guys are delusional and this and that. And this is where I have to ban, because who are you to say anything about somebody else's dreams? You have no right. This is why, I set rules out of my channel. I do, because people are allowed to talk open and freely. You're not allowed to criticize them. No. You want to do that, go and start trouble at a local bar or something, but not on the channel. No, it's this channel is open to positivity, dreams, visions, hopes. That's more than allowed, because I don't care how far-fetched it is. Thank goodness people have these hopes and dreams. And guys, I've had a dream of this team winning a Stanley Cup since I'm a kid, and do I believe that I'm just dreaming? I just believe every year that passes, I'm a year closer to that dream. I don't believe I'm a year further from it. I believe I'm a year closer than I was when I started this channel. 2 years closer now, because the channel's coming up on 2 years old. So it's like, I don't worry about anything when it comes to, as a fan, I don't worry about anything except my hopes. And my visions, myself, is to see this team win a Stanley Cup. Not just make the playoffs. I find that's, honestly, guys, excuse it, but it's a shitty dream. Who cares about making the playoffs? I've seen it a million times with this franchise. I've seen every playoff game in their history. I don't care if they make the playoffs, like some of you do. I know some of you are younger and haven't seen it. Believe me, there's no big thrill in making the playoffs and then losing 4-1. Then there's immediate regret. You should finish lower and got a higher draft. That's all that sets in after. I want to have a team that, in reality, and I think we're building one. This is why I can talk freely about stuff like this. To win a Stanley Cup, because the way I see it, guys, we're building a champion. This is the first time I can clearly say we're building a champion since the 70s. But the 70s, the problem with the 70s, in my opinion, guys, we matured too quickly. It just was too fast. Too much success too quick can kill a franchise and put all sorts of heat on them. And then the team makes tons of mistakes, like breaking up the French Connection in 1980 or 79, 80. And then starting a rebuild with Scotty in the early 80s, rushing that process because we got to win a Stanley Cup now. I'll tell you who's guilty of that: the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers are very guilty of that with their owner. He's not patient, and neither is the Vegas owner, Foley. He's not patient either. When you have impatient ownership, you never win titles. You don't. It's not going to happen. The Rangers will not win a Stanley Cup with this squad. Not if they're going to be pushed and prodded and you got to do it now. You got to get it done this year. If that crap starts to happen to us, we're doomed. Thank goodness Pegula has learned the hard way. He tried to buy the winner. That backfired. He tried to tank for the winner. That backfired. Now, he's doing baby steps to get towards the winner. That's working. And this is finally working in the right direction. It's no fluke, guys, that since Adams took over and Pegula's let him do his job and just trusted him, that we're moving in the right direction the way we are. To me, there's no fluke. I mean, that's just obvious that we're doing things right now. Look how many YouTube channels talk about all the studs the Sabres have now and the future's bright in Buffalo and all this. And before it was, we're the worst team in the history of sports and we're crap and we don't know what we're doing. The franchise is a joke and this, that. You don't hear the end of it because hockey fans are some of the most insecure people in the world. Football fans have more common sense than hockey fans. They do. And most of those guys are just like into beer and Fritos, you know? And I'm telling you, that when it comes to hockey, the geeks, I guess is the proper word, the geeks that got beat up in school and all that stuff get a chance to lash out online and they take advantage, you know? And which is okay as long as you don't be rude. You know, if you're rude, well, you know, that's why I set guidelines on my channel. My channel is not there to only get subscribers. It's there to get healthy people and keep them in, okay? That's, for me, a very important, more than the other big channels that only care about making money. And if you guys ever want to know what a YouTube channel is making, go to socialblade.com, go to the top right corner, and put in Rome Hockey, and you're going to see what my channel makes. It doesn't make much, guys. Then you'll see other channels making like $15,000 a month to do this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know? If I want to start a money channel, guys, okay, if my heart was in it only for the money, I would do all 32 teams. I would do a channel with 32 teams, guys, and I would talk about the 1970s and 80s, and I would do history videos. I would do stuff about Joe Malone and all this kind of stuff. Rocket Richard. You know, I would talk about the 74-75 Islanders that came back from 3-0, faced elimination 8 times. I would do all sorts of videos like that if I only cared about the money in this channel. And guys, this is why when I say it's okay to dream, I had a dream of a channel, a Buffalo Sabres channel. Not an NHL channel, a Buffalo Sabres channel. Forgive me for not caring about the money so much and only caring about the Sabres. And that's why when trolls come onto my channel and get all badass and try to get mean and tough, they don't seem to understand that I have a certain guideline that I follow, that I expect others to try and follow, to keep this healthy community here and keep it fun for everybody. Because I like the idea that it's fun for you guys. I'd like to keep this video channel fun, you know? And what can ruin that? Insecure people that want to come here and hear what they just want to hear themselves. And it's just not tolerated. I toss them out and that's it, you know. But other channels, if you wonder why trolls always stick around, well, 2 reasons. 1, the person with the channel doesn't check his notes. And 2, he loses money from that view if he gets rid of the person. I don't care. I got about 150, 200 people I banned already over the years. Doesn't matter to me, the money part. It just doesn't. What's important to me is the real part, guys. We are together when this dream takes place eventually, because I believe, and it's going to happen, the Sabres are going to win the Stanley Cup. Now, I don't know when. Might be 3, 4, 5 years. Might be 2. The Sabres could get in this year. And all of a sudden, we're in the Stanley Cup Finals. And guys, if we got to the finals with this young bunch, we know we're winning the Cup. We know. If the Sabres get to the Final Four, I said it before, the next time when the Sabres make the Final Four in the playoffs, and we will make the Final Four again, the next time we make the Final Four again, they're winning the Stanley Cup. They're going all the way. I don't care who we play. I don't care if we play Tampa Bay, Carolina. I could care less. Toronto. I don't care who we play. If the Sabres go that far again, they're winning it all the next time. That's, for me, set in stone, guys. It's just set in stone. I don't know how you feel about that. You might think I'm pushing it. I don't think I am. It's okay to dream. So, if you're new to the channel, don't be shy like somebody's going to take a cheap shot at you. It's a fun community here. And, you know, there's a lot of people here that love this team like I do. They love this team. And they believe in this team. They believe in its future. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care what other channels say. I don't give a damn. I could care less, guys. Doesn't matter to me. The truth is I'm too sober to care. I just don't care. So like if the negative fans and the fans that say, oh yeah, well, Buffalo's this and Buffalo's that. I mean, I'm seeing people from Vegas taking cheap shots at Buffalo, and they've had a team, what, 5 years? You know, like we've had a team half a century. You know, there's a big difference. It's a hockey market. Out there is not a hockey market. I don't really care about what other franchises say about our team when they didn't even know what an offside was the last time we made the playoffs. So it doesn't really matter to me, you know. Just my thoughts, guys. It's okay to dream. So don't let anybody take that from you. Hang on to your dreams. See you in the next one, guys.